Welcome to the National Championship game at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions against the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joins us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, no one thought this young quarterback could make this magic happen, and yet here we are in a national championship. He has performed well, eliminated mistakes, and had great poise and composure, especially for his age, every step of the way. But tonight is a different story. Can this young player... Same level of composure? We'll find out, and his coach says he expects the exact same type of kid that he's shown he could be all season long. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense will get the first swing today. This team finds itself now one win away from the national championship. Made the playoff last year, Joel. Didn't work out well. They told us they've learned a lot from that, and so far, they've proven their point.
Chris, as we know in the modern day of college football, I think the most important factor is experience, and that experience that they got from losing last year in the playoff, it has driven them the entire season. The one lesson that they kept coming back to is the idea of don't make it bigger than it is. Just execute the game plan in front of you. If they can do that, they might win this championship here tonight. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To throw, it's Washington. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
For Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat.
Got an opening here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Back to pass. It's Washington. Catch made on the out route. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. He's bringing it back. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again, 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and a resilient play getting that turnover.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
But Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive.
It's caught. He's got room. Here he goes. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got to...
Touchdown, Southern Cal. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like that. Them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there. It's sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum. Huge for a national championship game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive.
He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes off in a bootleg. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter. The national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Penn State, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief draw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this? Moving forward, take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a throw by the freshman QB.
You've got four verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15. Stoppage after the play. It looks like a Penn State player down in the field. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side.
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it, throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like,
great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go forward here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught by the receiver. Look out, he's breaking free. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
this is so deflating for this defense. That's a good set of downs. They get to fourth, and the ball is completed short of the line to gain, and yet they cannot make the tackle, and they're able to move the chains and convert. I tell you what, this defense and this defensive play caller has got to be so frustrated right now.
And after the play, there's an injured Trojan down on the field. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The pressure's on. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Dropping back, it's Williams. On the move now. Breaking into the clear. And he slides down. It's enough for the first down. Solid run. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first first down with plenty to spare. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Grab behind the line. It's Barber. Running with purpose. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And the Trojans will get a cash in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. It's an out route. The catch made. Goes out of bounds, but the game moves the ball right to the 10-yard line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to...
Touchdown, Trojans. They go to the air to reach the end zone. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Heading to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Washington. The receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made, just enough of a gain to move the sticks.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Got the first down and still motoring. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Ball handed off, and the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Nittany Lions will spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Coach Lincoln Riley told me coming out of the locker room at the half, their team is leading right now on offense, but his message in the locker room, we are not done. He wants them to come out swinging here to start the third quarter. They have got to set the tone. If the national championship is in reach, it all starts right now on the opening drive. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A good rule of thumb for a quarterback is when you see a safety blitz, whether it's the free safety or the strong safety, replace the blitz with the ball. I don't think the quarterback ever saw it here. His recognition pre-snap, not very high.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. Seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. He escapes the pocket. He's open field ahead. They finally stop him. Big play. Lose the ball to the 22. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Bowman. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I would take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete. This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a pre-blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Caught behind the line. It's Bowman. Oh, and he's in the clear now. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And after the play, there's an injured Trojan down on the field. Senior offensive lineman. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Takes the handoff again. He stopped short on that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared. Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal. Recognition on the outside. These corners are so smart. Look at him recognize what's going on. He's able to get in the backfield, and that's a huge tackle for loss.
Caught in the backfield. It's White. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Davidson.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes off in a bootleg. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. They'll try the ground game here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go?
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC. back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
He'll throw it now. With sure hands, it's Miller. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Back to pass. It's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
2nd down after that previous play. On the ground, it's Peoples. A quick juke. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Dropping back, it's Washington. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. As a design quarterback keeper. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
In the red area, it's Peoples. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And a pressure moment for the Trojans offense, back out here needing to produce late in this close game. Enormous importance on this possession, down in the national championship game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Season opening. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, USC. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. The Trojans answer right back.
Just outstanding stuff from this offense, executing when they desperately needed it. And now, Chris, we're an extra point away from a tie ball game. We played all this football, and it's basically 0-0.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the tackle's made, but let's see what this penalty flag is about.
Personal foul.
So right off the touchdown, it's a mental mistake. The face mask will give the offense 15 yards to try to bounce back. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Penn State answers right back.
Chris, I'm just so impressed with their execution. To clutch up like that, they had to have it, and they punched it in the end zone. You know, can you play your best when your best is needed? They just did that right there. That's a great drive.
PAT is up and they lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking for a late, deep throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Looking for a late, deep shot. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Now we have a timeout call by USC. That's their second. They've still got one more left to work with. And now the Trojans will spend their third and final timeout of the half. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Here's the second down play. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, the celebration gets started for one side. Think about the team that lost this game. It came so close to the ultimate dream, a national championship, only to be stopped at the final hurdle. That is going to sting for a long time.
Well, Chris, you can only imagine the pain on that losing side. And these players obviously working so hard, these coaches working so hard, and coming up just a bit short. Now it presents a real challenge for this offseason. Will they use it as fuel to get right back to this point and potentially win a championship next year? Or will it haunt them for the next 6 months?